boss. Black boy got balls. Tech. With a bag, no problem. Man, catch your feet. Skill is a beat.
You happy with that beat?
Bad bitch wanna fuck, I don't need no.
Representative all around the league. Just look for the green polo. Remember, my fans, we still have tickets available for upcoming games. Stop by one of our ticket booths or go to our website. Enjoy the show. Folks, don't forget to get on today for Calendar Day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of your favorite mascot, Bengal the Buck and the Pistons. The National Basketball Association and the Milwaukee Bucks have committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We just want to refrain from any disorderly behaviors when going out with using the proper language and gestures, entering the corner of your own play. Players engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or police staff. Thank you, and enjoy the day. A reminder to not
Up next, the Pistons taking on the Bucks. For Detroit, their play is starting to heat up. They've shaken off the rust and are playing well. Bucks, Pistons, tip-off coming right up. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Alongside Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Also joining us tonight is League Insider Shams Charania. Shams, we appreciate you being here for this one.
Always a pleasure, BA. Thanks for having me drop by.
Brought your A game, I'm sure, partner.
Lot to talk about, BA.
Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at the Bucks, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot. And check it out, the Pistons, 6.5 games back.
Well, I think for Detroit, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
Well, I think that extra gear is coming, especially as we get further down the stretch, when you're trying to build momentum for a playoff run.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Karis LeVert is out there with Kate Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the 5. And for the Bucks, inside they have Giannis and Turner. MP is out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at small forward. And the Pistons looking to build on last season, Shams. What's the key for them this year?
Well, a big part of it was continuing to build on last season and bringing back some of their core. And we've seen how the right vets catalyze this young team. So getting those guys back in the mix, that was a big priority this summer, continuing to add shooting around Kate Cunningham.
Now here's MP, and there's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
What a burst from MP, those young, fresh legs allowing him to get through just that little bit of contact.
MP against Cunningham. Detroit moving the ball around. Harris finds LeVert. Cunningham on the wing. The 3. Giannis with the rebound. Here's Milwaukee. Here's Evans. The rebound by Detroit.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
And here's Cunningham outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Measuring that corner triple very well. I like seeing Cunningham bury these types of shots.
MP, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Duren with the rebound. Some around the league, Shams, saying the Big 3 super team era is done. You see it that way?
Listen, BA, the latest CBA clearly is designed to spread talent around the league. Clearly is designed.
Whoa! Oh, wow! Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Ali LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. LeVert outside. Thompson against Kuzma.
Hey, yo, right here.
Thompson passes to LeVert. And here's Cunningham outside. The rebound by Turner.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove. Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Cunningham passes to LeVert. Back to Cunningham. Duran with a screen on MP. It's Cunningham with a drive. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
He's so good at putting pressure on the defense. Cunningham took his drive right at him.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops him first. And Shams, a big move for Milwaukee, waiving and stretching the Damian Lillard contract and signing stretch big man Miles Turner to join Giannis.
Yeah, BA, the Bucks really are happy about this. They feel like this is a perfect pair in the front court alongside Giannis. And the Bucks, one thing we do know, BA, anything they can do to keep their superstar happy, they're going to do, they want to do, and the front office has shown time and time again that they're willing to make the big swing for Giannis.
That's what we do at 2K.
Just following your lead, BA.
Yeah, MP was not going to waste that opportunity, showing everybody what he's capable of off the dribble.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Pass to Harris. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep.
And Harris is really effective shooting off the catch.
Kuzma for 3. Drops in the 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
There's Cunningham with a 3. And Detroit another 3.
And Cunningham answers right back with a 3 of his own.
Kuzma outside. Back to MP. Pass to Kuzma. Shot clock at 5. And here's MP from outside. Duran with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
You know, Shams, last year we heard stars like Kevin Durant say they wish more attention was paid to the game. There is great attention paid to the game in a lot of different areas, and I know a lot of the older players are a little uncomfortable with that. Where do you stand on all of this?
Well, listen, BA, every player deserves to have their perspective heard, and they're the ones playing. They're the product at the end of the day. Trades, signings, free agency, coach hirings, firings, that's all a part of the game as well. I think everyone in the game understands that. For me, as long as I'm being fair, accurate, responsible with everything that I do and my information, that's all that matters. I think that's all players, coaches, execs care about.
Back to Thompson. He shoots a 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. This is their first game against Detroit this season.
They expected more of themselves against this team last year. Split the games between them.
MP scanning the floor. Antetokounmpo up top, covered by Duran. Kuzma for 3, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Pistons trail by 3. Cunningham outside. And he lays it up and in. Cunningham's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, let me tell you something. Cade Cunningham has gone from a rising star in this league to a bona fide star and putting up big numbers.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2, MP.
Free throw good, MP.
Yeah, and you know, for a guy like MP, it's really about earning a reputation early in your career and getting others to notice your game.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Sims, he's checked in for Turner. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Green's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. Right wing. Here's Sasser. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And so Porter will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And I know all too well missing free throws can become contagious, and that's what happened to them.
Sasser with a rebound.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost them.
Hits the trifecta. And the Pistons lead by 1. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Detroit on top, leading by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Making some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Sims. Prince comes in for Green. And MP subbed in for Rollins. Detroit also making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. LeVert comes in for Smith. And Cunningham subbed in for Sasser. Out left to the wing. And Shams, the landscape of the Eastern Conference drastically shifted by the run of Achilles tears in last year's playoffs.
Yeah, BA, it felt like one after the other. Every week there was something big in the playoffs last year, and devastating for the teams particularly, but the league at large. In situations like these, only amplify those voices saying that the league has to find a way to figure out how to protect players from injury. Is it lesser regular season games during the regular season? Is there a formula? Is there a method to potentially decrease the amount of significant injuries we see?
Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. MP is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Yeah, and I like Cunningham from the mid-range area of the floor. It's the most difficult place for a defense to run extra traffic at you.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here from deep. MP, he hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Inside, here's Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
Yeah, what a massive showing from Cade Cunningham. It's been really a treat to watch.
Milwaukee leading by 6. Here's Evans. Ooh, the power move from MP.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. The Pistons have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Cunningham outside. Shams, we talk a lot about LeBron James, his future as a player, but we also start thinking about expansion of the NBA. What do you think LeBron James' future as a potential owner is?
Yeah, LeBron James has told me over the past year he wants to be an NBA owner after his career is over, preferably in Las Vegas. If the NBA expands in Vegas, gets a team there, he very much wants to be the owner of that team, and he's someone that's valued at $1 billion. Let's see what happens when his career is over.
I think he can afford it.
I think so.
And Cunningham throws it down.
Cunningham showing you some of that athleticism.
Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back to you.
Establishing the mindset. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Cunningham on the wing. From deep. It's hauled in by Portis.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
And here's MP from outside. Detroit with a rebound. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Atlanta.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
A Swiss Army knife talent, LeVert is very skilled at setting the table for his teammates.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Here for the Bucks. Turner comes in for Portis, and it's Kyle Kuzma in for Porter Jr. Detroit also making some changes. Duran comes in for Stewart, and Tobias Harris subbed in for Robinson. Here's MP. MP blast off.
Well, first the speed, then the touch. Textbook from young MP.
Pistons trail by 8. And here's Cunningham. LeVert finds Harris. To the inside. Oh, stolen by Turner. MP against Cunningham. Turner passes to MP. Pass to Kuzma. Fires the three. And Cunningham pulls it down. All right, Chomps, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
Well, that was fun having Shams sit in with us. I tell you what, if you're looking for the inside scoop, he's the guy.
So true. He's got his finger on the pulse of this entire league. If something's going down, you can count on him letting everybody know about it.
Here's Cunningham. Rebounded by Kuzma.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's thinking himself.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
Cunningham deciding where to go with it. There's 37 seconds left in the second. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Oh, from deep. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in the game. MP right side. Out to the wing. From the arc. And so it's Milwaukee up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot from line. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for our contestant.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start for the Detroit Pistons.
They're not playing with urgency, especially on the glass. Shots go up and they're just waiting. Go after the rebound.
Yeah, got to get those elbows up at least 2 inches. The refs can't see everything.
Next on the docket, power rankings. Fellas, let's see which teams are jostling for those top spots.
Checking out the Pistons, they're one of the teams we've hoped would figure it out. Things are clicking right now, and still early enough for them to make something happen.
The way they've melded together as a team, it's been impressive. And that'll do it for us. Third quarter.
if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
He is giving the fans exactly what they came to see. He is a human highlight reel.
And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, BA, is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. Trey, Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably, the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will, either.
And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. Harris and Duran together in the middle. Karis LeVert is out there with Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the 3. Here's Evans, pushing through the contact inside. MP.
That is a strong finish by MP, showing he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Antetokounmpo against Harris. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 5 rebounds in the game.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
It's stolen by MP. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. Here are some of the best and most intelligent shooters in the association. Second is Giannis Antetokounmpo. Fourth, MP.
The shooting has been phenomenal from both of these guys this season. Just look at the percentages they're maintaining.
Here's Evans. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
Here's MP taking it inside.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Yeah, when your lead guard is doing that, it just creates excitement.
And so it's Detroit with it. A 12-point game. Detroit moving the ball around. Thompson finds Harris. And here's LeVert. Duran the screen. Lets it fly. 6 to shoot.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Here's MP. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
To the middle. Here's Harris. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Oh, get that weak stuff out of here. Giannis doing everything he can to protect the rim.
Antetokounmpo against Cunningham. Down low. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. From deep, MP. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Cunningham on the wing. To the paint. Here's Duran. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
Thompson, a screen on MP to the middle. Out to Harris. Let's go with a three. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 6th rebound. Man!
Look out below.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Can. Pistons trail by 16. Cunningham outside. Takes it inside, and Cunningham throws it down.
Once Cunningham has a full head of steam, there is no stopping.
Here's MP. LeVert with a rebound. For Detroit, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Thompson. Here's Cunningham. From the top of the key. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one. The Bucks leading by 12. And out of bounds, Detroit will have it. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. BA?
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Porter Jr. in for Kuzma. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart, he's checked in for Duran, and it's Robinson in for Cade Cunningham. Harris misses from short range.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And yep, it's good. MP's got 40 points.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
LeVert goes against MP. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks leading by 14. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Well, young players like MP know that if they run the floor, they will be rewarded.
A minute 22 left in the third quarter. LeVert passes to Harris. Stewart, a screen on Portis. Here's Thompson. Here's Harris. Uses the glass on the layup. Harris has got 7 points in the game.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter, but don't expect him to back away from adversity.
The rebound by Stewart.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
The 3 from Thompson drains the triple. 7 points in the game. 51 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. The drive by MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
The shot by LeVert, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Stewart, the pass to LeVert. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
Porter finds MP. Pulls it from 20. Rebound Detroit. LeVert's got 4 rebounds now. Thompson right side. For 3. That shot missing. MP getting it done for Milwaukee. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. We'll be right back after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
As almost an entirely new group here. Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Porter Jr. And MP subbed in for Rollins. A big group substitution here for Detroit. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Tobias Harris comes in for Holland. Thompson, he's checked in for Robinson. And LeVert subbed in for Smith. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. MP is out there with Prince. And it's Turner in at the center position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. MP against Cunningham. Over MP, and it's Cunningham missing.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10 rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
MP, the pass to Kuzma. MP up top, pounded by Harris. Evans, good D by Harris. Pistons trail by 19. Pass to Cunningham. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
MP outside. Clock at 6. Here's the three. The rebound by Detroit. LeVert's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's stolen by MP. Oh, MP throws it down.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. LeVert outside. For 3, here's Harris. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Now here's MP. And he's going for the lob. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. There's Cunningham with a 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pistons trail by 21. Here's Cunningham. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Cunningham's got 11 in the second half.
And he is a guy who typically needs the ball in his hands, so it's good to see Cunningham as a catch-and-shoot option. Now, he is red hot, leading the game in scoring.
In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better. Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Cunningham against MP. And it's Cunningham missing. The Bucks leading by 21.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bucks.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Well, he was all over the place out there, creating turnovers. Quick hands, quick feet, nothing was getting past him.
MP, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to MP. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Antetokounmpo outside. Kicks it out to MP. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 from Prince. And it's Harris with the rebound. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Now here's Harris. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Cunningham. it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana. Take it away, Jennifer.
A dominant game by MP, leading his team to victory. MP, you broke 40 points tonight. Is 40 just a number? What does it mean in today's NBA?
For opponents, I want them to know it's a show of force. But for my teammates, it's a promise that whatever I have, I'm going to give.
A true team player. Thank you, MP.
Always. Thank you.
BA, over to you.
Thanks, Jennifer. And that'll do it, folks. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.